Hi, I'm Zach. I'm one of the Americans who migrated on TikTok to Rednote. And today I want to share my perspective of things I learned from watching content and uploading content on there. I'm going to continue to consistently upload content on there. And I'm going to talk about other videos I saw of other people talking about Rednote and the differences of China and America, and some things that I learned and things that blew me away. So, first of all, I want to say the community on Rednote has been absolutely amazing. I haven't had one hate comment yet. I haven't had a whole bunch of comments or views, but it's all been love, and I've seen that for a lot of the Americans going over there, and I think it's a beautiful thing. It's actually awesome to see like cultures and people come together from around the world and share their perspective on life, and so that has been amazing. And other things I've heard people talk about are how, look, I'm trying to make a video and you're really distracting me. How they didn't realize how it was in China. For example, like food cost is very cheap. Like you go out and it's like $2 or $3 for a whole meal, compared to here it's like $20. And there's certain things that people seem like angry about, and you know, I never really knew much about it, and I really don't get into politics. And I also see it's possible that China and Rednote, it's like you're seeing all the best things, like it's social media. You're gonna see all the best of the country, but you're not gonna see the worst, because maybe China would actually censor that on Rednote, so it looks like, and maybe they do that with hate comments too for some reason. I don't know, but that's just a conspiracy theory. And now there's a cat behind the phone. Do not knock my phone off, kitty. I'm just thinking, maybe I'm thinking into things too much, but I was interested by that. Leave a comment down below what you think about the differences of America, and you know, how we make a living and how much it costs for food and medical costs, and compared to China. And yeah, let's have a discussion about that. I don't know much. I was just watching videos, and it captivated me for a minute, and especially since I've been a part of this transition from TikTok to Rednote, and you know, it's been amazing. Like, first of all, I don't watch a lot of content on anything besides YouTube. On TikTok, I rarely ever watched anything on TikTok. I think maybe twice, just to look up the vegan niche and really do research on what type of content I should be making. But I would only upload. A couple times on Rednote, I took time to do that, just to research and watch content, like vegan content, and just see what works on the app and see what's working in my niche. And I found a lot of amazing vegan food and stuff that I didn't even know existed. It really blew my mind. And I mean, it's not that I really thought it was horrible in China to be vegan, but I wasn't really sure what to expect. And I'm sure some of this stuff probably looks disgusting to people because of texture and the way it looks, but honestly, I have a different taste palette for texture, so even that stuff looks delicious to me. But a lot of it, I think other people would also think it is delicious. I'll show like a minute clip of one thing I watched, just to give y'all an idea.
I think if you follow a vegan diet in China, all you can eat are leafy greens, tofu, and rice. But actually, you can enjoy pickled cabbage dumplings, all sorts of dim sums from sticky rice, spring rolls, carrot cake, and fish ball. Different kinds of mushrooms of different forms. Pan-fried buns, white fungus, golden fungus, buckwheat noodles, seaweed jelly, mock vegan fish, vegan coffee, tom yum hot pot, bamboo bungus, sweet bean soup, water chestnut, literally chicken head rice, sweet and sour lotus root, strawberry tart, set lunch, buffet. So next time you come to China, ask your Chinese friends to show you these places and
Here I am now, uploading on Rednote daily, and I'm uploading on TikTok too, as long as it's here. And you know, I'm gonna see where this goes. I'm gonna try to get better at the content, and actually I'm just re-uploading videos from TikTok, and that is way too big of a stick, dude. It's way too big. Okay, I can't grab. If I grab it, he thinks that I'm gonna play with it, but I'm trying to grab it to show you how big this. It's like a log. You can't play with that. But anyway, I've been re-uploading videos from TikTok to Rednote rather than just creating content specifically for Rednote. And so my plan is to actually like introduce myself to the app and just be like, hey, hi, I'm one of the Americans who came here. It's a blessing to be here. Here's who I am, and just talk about things, and then also talk about and react to their vegan food. That's another idea I had, and yeah, just show them respect and my amazement and their culture and food. I think it is quite amazing. So, have any of you gone to Rednote or TikTok? What are your plans after TikTok disappears, or do you not use TikTok? I don't know. So I'm not really sure what exactly is going to happen with Rednote and or TikTok and everything, but there are some barriers with the app. Like it's kind of hard to use in some ways, and there's still like kind of a language barrier. But they made some changes where you can translate like comments and stuff. But there's still certain buttons and things that I'm not even sure what it says, and there's no option to press English. And so, but another thing is there's a lot of opportunities to learn like some languages, or just focus on one, like standard or whatever it's called. I'm not quite sure what it's called. I watched a video for like 10 seconds and learned words, but then I forgot it immediately, and I'm like, I'm not really sure if I should invest time right now into learning another language, because I got other things I need to invest my time into. But there have been multiple points in my life where I know I want to learn other languages more. I know a very, very, very small amount of Spanish, and it would be cool to know how to speak French and Chinese and Japanese and certain things, but it takes a lot of time, and other things that I wanted to do take a lot of time too. And these days we have AI, honestly, but it would be cool to do it without AI and just know. But I know AI is going a long way, and right now we have the capability where they could put a feature on the app to where everything is translated, and even like speaking and stuff. And yeah, and that's the direction it's going. So we'll see what happens. I'll just keep staying on the app and upload and just get better at it as much as I can. And yeah, also I'm not going to read too much into all the stuff about, you know, people wanting to saying that they'd rather live in China, and like we have it way worse here in America. And I mean, I imagine there's corruption in all governments, and I'm ignorant in the fact I usually stay out of political stuff and just going down wormholes where you come to conclusions about huge, vague, broad things. But I find it interesting, and I like learning, and you know, just keeping up and seeing what happens, and from the limited amount of information we have as civilians. Hey, fellow civilian. Yeah, he's a civilian, right? Or are you illegal? Anyway, thank you for watching. For the animals, woo!